Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Spring 2026 Lincoln Police Academy Recruit Graduation. I'm Sergeant Dan Noonan with the Education and Personnel Unit and currently serve as the Lincoln Police Academy Sergeant. If you could please find your seats, shortly the recruits will be marching in, followed by the Lincoln Police Department's Honor Guard and the singing of our national anthem by Recruit Officer Grace Sullivan.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are able, please rise while the Lincoln Police Department Honor Guard presents our nation's colors. March on the colors! Officers, attend!
Time, march. Detail, hold. Right, face. Post the colors. Ready to present.
Officers, present arms! We'll have the national anthem now.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Honor guard, order,
Officers, order, arms!
honor guard, right, face. Forward, march.
Please be seated.
Thank you, Recruit Sullivan. Next, I would like to introduce the Sheriff of Lancaster County, Sheriff Wagner.
Thank you, Sergeant Noonan. I appreciate that. What a beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Great job. I sing just like that in the shower. So I want to start by thanking Chief Morrow, Sergeant Noonan for accepting Lancaster County Sheriff's deputies into the Lincoln Police Academy. This is now the third class that deputies have attended, and I believe it's been very beneficial for both LSO and LPD. Congratulations to all of you who have worked so hard these past 22 weeks. Next, welcome to the families of these officers, all of the spouses, children, siblings, parents, siblings, and friends who have supported you all these past weeks. Thank you all for being here. Thank you, Mayor Gilbert Baird, Councilman Tom Duden, and Sandra Washington. Thank you for being here and supporting law enforcement. All of us here in uniform remember our academy graduation. We were eager to get out and apply what we had learned these past weeks so we could make a difference in this world. I had those thoughts 50 years ago, and I'm sure you're all having those thoughts now. Sunday marks my 50th anniversary in law enforcement, and today marks the beginning of your career, built on service, integrity, and commitment. I hope that in June 2076, 50 years from today, you can look back on the rewarding career you have had and say to yourself, I'm proud of the positive influence I've had on my community, on this city, and on this state. I really appreciate the opportunity to welcome you all to this graduation. Congratulations to each of you, and welcome to the law enforcement family. Now, when this night's over, let's get to work. Thank you.
Thank you, Sheriff Wagner. Next, I would like to introduce the Mayor of Lincoln, Mayor Gaylor Baird.
Thank you so much, Sergeant Noonan, and good evening, everyone. It's wonderful to be here with you, and thank you to Southeast Community College for hosting us this evening. I want to also say to my friends and partners on the City Council, Councilwoman Sandra Washington, Councilman Tom Duden, former police officer, thank you for being a partner in helping to support public safety professionals in our community. Look forward to more of that over the summer as we work through the budget. And thank you to Chief Michonne Morrow and to the entire command staff and to all of the members of our LPD team for your incredible service and devotion to this community. Sheriff Wagner, 50 years. Congratulations on a remarkable career, and thank you for your presence here tonight. And I want to offer my congratulations to the Sheriff's Deputy recruit. You do stand out in the crowd of recruits on being a part of this academy, and thank you for your future service as well. I hope you know that we greatly value our partnership with LSO. And to our guests, thank you for being here to welcome the 17 newest members of the Lincoln Police Department. To our recruits, tonight is the culmination of months of hard work and effort and dedication, a moment you have been waiting for since back in January when you joined our academy. Back then, each of you filled out a recruit information form where you were asked to answer a very simple but profound question, which is, why do you want to become a police officer? And I love how recruit Jacob Nouse answered that question. Jacob, could you raise your hand so I see? There you are. Thank you, Jacob. You shared, as a Grand Island native and the father of 3 children under the age of 10, you said, I quote, I wanted to do something professionally that makes them, my children, proud and proud to share what their dad does. So now I want to say to all of the children out there of our officers who are here tonight, would you please raise your hand and let us know if you're proud of your mom or dad for the job they're about to do. Thank you. See, you are making them proud. I'm proud of you too. And I'm proud of what you've achieved during your time in the academy. And I'm proud of what you will achieve when you take to the streets and start to keep our community safe. Some days you will make all of us proud by de-escalating a very dangerous situation. Other times, your supportive relationships with youth in our schools will make us all proud. And on special occasions, your ability to keep this city orderly when 85,000 people dressed in yellow to support the Savannah Bananas are in town, when they descend upon our city, you will make us feel very proud then too. Your choice to lead, serve, and protect led you to the Lincoln Police Department. Your choice brought you here from all across our state, our country, and even across our international borders. Recruit Thomas Crawford, where are you? Can you raise your hand? Thomas, you win the award for having traveled the farthest to Lincoln. Thomas hails from Scotland, and he said he chose to join LPD because he thinks that Lincoln is the perfect place to raise a family, and I couldn't agree with you more. Other recruits have come to Lincoln all the way from Oregon, Ohio, Maryland, and North Carolina. This year's class also includes recruits from one end of Nebraska to the other. Braden Stumpler is from Morrill, which is nearly 500 miles west of Nebraska City, where recruit Elijah Wigington grew up. So no matter where you started, all of you have now earned your place here at one of the best police departments in the country. As you step into your new role, you will contribute to a team that has driven Part 1 crime to a new 20-year low for the third straight year in a row. And statistics like that are made possible in part because our team at LPD embraces innovation that enhance the service that we provide when people pick up the phone and call for our help. Our co-responder program is just one of those examples, and I'm so grateful to the Chief for her leadership and her team for helping to develop that program. Since it launched in March of 2025, LPD officers and co-responders from Centerpoint have jointly responded to 482 mental health-related calls for service and connected nearly half of those individuals with behavioral health supports that they need. And you've probably noticed throughout your time in the Academy that maintaining a safe city requires a dedicated team. It is truly a team effort. Tonight, as you get your badges pinned on, we offer special gratitude to your personal teams. We want to thank all of the families for the sacrifice and support you have offered your family members as they take on this incredible role, this incredibly tough job that supports all of us. This includes, of course, Jacob's children, who were so integral to inspiring his decision to become a police officer. And it includes every friend and family member gathered here tonight in person or online watching from home. I want to thank you again for the sacrifices and support that you've made to make this moment possible. You are an essential part of our team, too. So on behalf of a grateful city, I want to say congratulations and thank you for your commitment to making a difference. And we are so proud to welcome you to the Lincoln Police Department and our City of Lincoln team. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor. In just a few moments, these recruits will receive their badges and take their oath of office. Recruits, you have worked hard to reach this day and earn the privilege of graduation. Take pride in what you have accomplished and celebrate this achievement. At the same time, understand that today is not the finish line, it is the beginning of a new chapter. You have earned the opportunity to serve as commissioned police officers and deputy sheriffs, but remember that your badge is something that you must continue to earn every day through your actions, decisions, and commitment to the communities that you serve. The next phase of your training will be demanding, but you are all well prepared. Over the past 6 months, you have learned from some of the finest instructors, officers, deputies, investigators, advocates, subject matter experts, and leaders in our profession. They have shared not only their knowledge and skills, but also the lessons gained through years of experience. Trust your training and trust your instincts. While you may be today's newest officers and deputies, with much still to learn, make no mistake, you are also the leaders, mentors, and trainers of tomorrow. The future of law enforcement will be shaped by your character, judgment, and actions beginning today. To the family members and friends joining us, this journey toward graduation began long before the first day of the Academy. You supported these recruits when they made the decision to pursue a career in law enforcement, and your encouragement helped them to reach this milestone. We recognize that being the family member or friend of a police officer or deputy sheriff is not always easy. Your support, understanding, and sacrifices are appreciated more than you probably know or get credit for. We have worked diligently to provide your new officers and deputies with the skills, knowledge, and foundation necessary to begin their careers. The education and personnel units of both the Lincoln Police Department and the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office have guided these recruits from the day they applied through today's graduation, and they will continue to support them throughout their careers. In addition to those units, these recruits have benefited from the expertise of many instructors and partners. I invite you to look at the back of your program where you will find the names of members of our departments, partner agencies, and community organizations who have all contributed to your recruits' training experience. Those names represent the many individuals committed to the success of this academy and the development of these graduates. Beyond those listed, we are fortunate to have numerous officers and staff members who devote their time as assistant instructors, role players, and scenario evaluators. Their dedication and willingness to invest in the next generation of law enforcement professionals have played a vital role in preparing these recruits for the responsibilities that lie ahead. All of these recruits have successfully completed the requirements of the Police Academy, and I am proud to call them forward to receive their badges. I would like to invite Chief Morrow, Assistant Chief Dale, Assistant Chief Stilley, Sheriff Wagner, and Chief Deputy Houchin forward to pin the badges. Matthew Thompson. Thomas Crawford. Thomas's brother, Detective James Crawford of the Virginia Beach Police Department, will come forward to pin Thomas's badge. Addison Hale. Addison's father, retired Chief Deputy Dan Hale of the Seward County Sheriff's Office, will come forward to pin her badge. Aaron Chin. Logan Cole. Ty Hegman. Carson Elstermeyer. Richard West. Jenna Hogue. Jacob Naus. Braden Strumpler. Isaac De La Vega. Elijah Wigington. Elijah's father, former officer Nathan Wigington of the Nebraska City Police Department, will be pinning his badge. Ezekiel Koenig. Grace Sullivan. From the Lancaster County Sheriff's Office, Caden Waitley. Two lateral police officers joined the Lincoln Police Department in February and spent time training with this academy class. We would like to recognize these officers at this time and welcome them to the Lincoln Police Department. Victor Wynn. And Andrew Fries. Thank you, Chiefs and Sheriff. The Spring 2026 Lincoln Police Department Academy class will now receive their oath of office. I would like to introduce Tulini Fan from the City Clerk's Office, who will be administering the oath.
If everyone could please raise their right hand and repeat after me. I solemnly swear or affirm that I will support the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of Nebraska, and that I will faithfully and impartially discharge the duties of the office of police officer and deputy sheriff in and for Lincoln, Nebraska, according to law and to the best of my ability. Congratulations.
You may be seated. Officers and deputy, congratulations on earning your badge and becoming the newest members of the Lincoln Police Department, Lancaster County Sheriff's Office. All these officers and deputy performed well throughout the academy. I would like to invite Officer Rupp, our academy officer, to join me in recognizing exceptional performance in the following areas: academic skills, physical fitness, and shooting skills. The top academic award is based on the overall number of test questions answered correctly for recruits during the academy. The recruits were tested almost every Monday on the material from the week before. Additionally, they took several other written tests throughout their training. The top finalists for this award are Matthew Thompson, Isaac De La Vega, and Caden Waitley. The winner of the Spring 2026 Academic Award is Isaac De La Vega. The top physical fitness award is based on the recruit's total physical fitness in several areas, including strength, speed, and endurance. This class conducted physical fitness training often during their training cycle. The physical fitness training consisted of cardio, endurance, strength training, yoga, and a challenging workout in remembrance of Memorial Day called the Murph. The finalists for the top physical fitness award are Ezekiel Koenig, Grace Sullivan, and Elijah Wigington. The winner of the physical fitness award is Grace Sullivan. We also have an award for the most improved physical fitness. This person had the greatest overall improvement when comparing their first physical fitness test at the beginning of the academy and their most recent fitness test taken just last week. The top finalists for this award are Carson Elstermeyer, Jenna Hogue, and Matthew Thompson. The winner of the most improved physical fitness award is Matthew Thompson. The Top Shooter Award is presented to the recruit who obtained the overall high average after the week of firearms training. The top finalists for this award are Ty Hegman, Braden Strumpler, and Caden Waitley. This class's winner of the Top Shooter Award goes to Caden Waitley. Our newest officers and deputies will begin their next phase of training starting tomorrow. This training is called the Field Training Program. The officers and deputy will be on the streets of Lincoln and Lancaster County serving our community in their new role. They will have experienced training officers monitoring their progress for the next 5.5 months. We would like to show you a video of the academy training these officers and deputies went through to prepare them to serve on the streets of Lincoln and Lancaster County. I'd like to thank Officer Rupp for putting that video together. I know he worked hard on it, and I think he did a pretty good job. Next, I would like to introduce Chief Morrow to close our ceremony.
It's always my greatest pleasure to be here, and I'm super excited about it every time we have a graduating class. But every time, I have to go up after that video. And I just don't know how that sets me up for success, because that's amazing. Really nice work. I'm super proud of all of you, and getting to see some of those live action shots is always fun. So tonight, we are really here to celebrate all of you and the success that you had watching that video on the number of tests you took, the questions, the number of questions, and that you are all still here with us today. One of the questions that I get asked on a regular basis is, when we talk about authorized strength, why do we count those that are sitting in our academy? And I hope that as we sit and hear the stories tonight and we watch that video, that it becomes very clear why we count you. And it's because you committed to us. And when you commit to us, we commit to you. I know that we have an incredible team, and so many of them are here today. It just makes me so proud to look around the room and see so many represented from all different areas of our organization, from our command staff, commissioned officers, professional staff that are all here to celebrate you. But I do want to do two things. Please recognize with me all of the hard work from our education and personnel unit that stuck with you when we committed to you, and I promised that when we met that you would have a group of individuals that serve in our education and personnel unit that would give you everything, their time, their knowledge, their ear, their shoulder to lean on, and that they were going to guide you to success. And so standing here today, I would like us to give them another round of applause. Thank you. So I feel pretty good about the comments that I have, because some of the language that has already been stated in the opening comments and remarks by our mayor are similar to what I have to say today. And that speaks to me in terms of leadership and messaging and how closely aligned we all are to the work that we do, to the why, to our purpose, how we do that with an integrity. And I hope that that's a takeaway for you today. But what I really want to talk about now is what it looks like for you moving forward, right? We had 22 weeks in the academy, some of that pretty demanding, maybe some of it slow, sitting in the classroom, right? Always exciting when we can get you out into the range, on the driving track, doing scenarios, and putting to test in as close to a real-world scenario as we can. But here you are at graduation. So again, congratulations, you earned it. And we're very excited to see what's gonna come next from you. You brought who you were, the whole of you here. We've got to understand you, help mentor, develop, and grow you to where you stand today. And we're really excited to see what it looks like for you as you move forward in your career and into the future. For our new officers and deputy, this is a night you will remember for the rest of your lives. I promise you that every time we sit in one of these graduations, all of us, every commissioned officer that's sitting in this room, whether from LPD or somewhere else, remembers theirs. What that felt like, the pride that you have in that moment, maybe a little bit of anticipation, anxiousness for that first shift, but we have prepared you well, and we don't question that. Your FTOs will be waiting on that first shift. Some of them, I talk to them, by the way, if you want to know what I say when I pin their badge, see where they're going, what their shifts are. A couple of them start tomorrow. A couple of them get a couple extra days off. But your FTOs will be waiting, and what you will find from them is that they will also stand with you and guide you and help you to success, to completion of FTO, and to solo service. So to the families that are in the room, Thank you. We know it takes sacrifice. I can imagine that there were long hours of studying in the evening hours for all of those tests, all of those questions that you were asked. And we know moving into the FTO program, we're gonna bump them around. They're gonna get to see a lot of our organization and our community, from different teams to different shifts to different leaders, learn different styles. All that we believe sets them up for success as they develop the officer that they're going to be when they're serving in our community as solo patrol. So thank you for standing by them and that continued support. All of you went through a hiring process, and what I want to share with everyone here is that they were selected from an excellent group of candidates that we had. We were really excited about that, but these individuals here stood out to us. We knew when we saw them that we saw character, we saw potential, and we saw a desire to serve something larger than themselves. We talk about our why, and we talk about our purpose in law enforcement and why we exist in communities, and we saw it resonating in their interviews and the conversations that we had with them, and that's why you were sitting in these seats. I'm very excited for what lies ahead for you. You are entering a profession that will challenge, humble, and inspire you. You'll have opportunities to make a difference in ways both big and small. Some of those you won't actually get to see. You have to know in your heart that when you stand up and you do the right thing, that you will have a positive impact for them. But other times, you'll get to see it firsthand. Either way, remember why you started. Lead with integrity, always. Serve with compassion. Remain committed to the high standards that this profession demands of all of us. And never lose sight of the trust that we placed in you. The other thing that I tell them when I pin their badge is, now that it's there, it is their job to protect and honor it. My leadership philosophy and that on our command staff is very simple. It is mission first, people always. Our mission matters. The work you do in public safety matters. The people we serve, the people we work alongside, and the people who support us at home, it all matters. And at times that can feel like a heavy burden. But I promise you that we have the supports here to walk alongside you in this journey, in this profession, to continue, for you to continue to be successful. When I think about LPD, and when I look around this room, I reflect on our past. Several of them are here, retired, still wanting to be a part of the future of this organization. I also reflect on the present and the future. Our past is built on generations of officers and professional staff who established a culture of service, a culture of excellence, tied to integrity and commitment to our community. Their work, for those of you that are in the room, know that we still recognize that you created the foundation that we stand on today. Today, officers are expected to do more than respond to crime. They are called to navigate mental health crisis, build community trust, embrace new technologies, like every day, new technologies, make sound decisions under intense scrutiny. And meeting those expectations requires not only skill, but that character that we saw in you the day that we called you and gave you that final offer. And our future is incredibly bright. The next chapter of LPD will be shaped by innovation, adaptation, and the people who chose to serve, you currently sitting in these seats. As policing continues to evolve in an age of instant information and rapid advancements, we will remain anchored in those values and always have them guiding us. Leadership, performance, dedication. That's LPD. And a commitment to working with all of the people in our community to provide quality services that promote a safe and secure community. As you leave this room tonight, remember the badge pinned on your uniform carries the trust of the community, the legacies of those who came before you, and the responsibility that you now have to help shape the future of our profession. Whether your career with us is 5 years, or 35 years, or 50 years, whether you serve as an officer, an investigator, perhaps a supervisor at some point, or maybe one day chief, Remember that the future of this department will be shaped by the choices you make and the examples you set today and moving forward. We are so proud of you. We believe in you, and we are excited to see the impact that you are going to have in our community, on our profession. Congratulations. I'm really looking forward to seeing you all out there. One more time, please. Let's give them a big round of applause. And that concludes our graduation tonight. So please stick around. There's plenty of opportunities to have pictures with your family. We'll assist with that. And there are refreshments off to the side. So thank you again. Have a great evening.